Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Amalgam Ash, and I have a small announcement. I'm joining FeverDrev's Game Jam, and I'm making a game for FeverDrev's Game Jam, and that's going to be a bit of an event for me because I haven't made a game in a while. I haven't touched the projects that I have in a while, and I certainly haven't endeavored to join a jam and make a game from start to finish and submit something before the deadline in a while. The last jam that I joined that wasn't my own was Patchwork's Endra Game Jam, and was very happy to do so, make a game for that event. And I was very happy with what I made, even though I did put the start position in the wrong place and people ended up in the back rooms. So anyways, we are going to be using Smile Game Builder for this for a couple of reasons. One, I'm not going to run into any unexpected behavior. I'm not going to run into any issues with anything because I know Smile Game Builder is pretty solid. It's pretty done. It's pretty low demanding, very low requirements to run on anything. It is my favorite choice for engine to go to when creating a short adventure game or classic JRPG style game in 3D for a game jam. So we're going to create a new project, and you can consider this series of Dev Diary videos Smile Game Builder impromptu tutorials if you'd like. First of all, we are in the editor. I'm going to click that perspective mode so it feels a little bit more natural than that weird orthogonal whenever I need to rotate the map. We're going to create our starting map. We're going to create our game file. Smile Game Builder does an excellent job at pretty much giving you everything you need right from the very beginning, right from you opening the program, just about to have a Hello World project ready and done. So this is going to help out on that front. And I need to create a project. Let's see. What are we going to call this? The Endra Wish was the last one that I made. I don't know yet. I'm just going to call it Feverish. And I got my caps lock on, but you know what? That's on brand. Let's keep it. And we're going to get rid of this house and this door. And that's pretty much it. We have a Hello World. We'll start right here. We're good to go. And we can only get better from here, right? The other reason I'm choosing SGB over an engine like Bakin or RPG in a Box. One, I haven't touched RPG in a Box in a long time. I have forgotten how to use it. When I return to it, I will be as a new user. With Bakin, I am tempted to go into every setting, every detail. I'm tempted to finagle and adjust, and SGB lacks a lot of the accessibility in the areas that Bakin has, so it'll actually help me focus. It's just a weird quirk, just a little bit of a brain issue, so no big deal. I would like to start this by saying I'm going to let this particular game tell me where it wants to go. So this is ice, and I typically do not start anything with ice. Nothing starts with ice. I mean, for me, ice is a biome that you reach late game. What kind of game am I going to make? I don't know yet. What's the scope? I don't know yet. What's the genre? What's the theme? Abandoned Garden, I believe, is the theme that we have to follow for this jam. And we will. But I think I'm going to go edit the add assets. Maps, we're going to go to the natural. We're going to go to the ice. What was this? Ice 2. Actually going to take off the round edges. I want that to be very blocky, and it is fantastic. And I think I'm going to raise up this area that we start on. Reason being, I'd like for us to start way high up, not that high up. And the reason for that is I'm just trying to make a map wherein we descend. I want us to descend. I want that to be the first thing that we do. And in order to be able to descend, I'm going to have to put slopes. I'm going to have to put stairs. I'm going to have to make places for you to walk. So we got that. And then we've got that, and that. And then we'll have you walk around this, and you'll go down here. And you'll go down here. And this is going to allow you to get a feel for the game controls. And we go grab some ice slopes, which we do have snow rock. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to change. Wait, will this work? No, I think I'd rather use stairs than slopes, actually. To change exactly what it is I'm making here, I think. Change the nature of it. Either that or I can grab some custom stairs, but I could do that anyway. I could actually edit the stairs that I'm using here to make them better. And I may do that. I mean, yeah, we got a pencil, not select. We got a pencil, he's in. And go back to Snow Rock. Snow Rock actually makes more sense than this solid ice that I'm doing. I'll keep the solid ice around the Snow Rock though, you know? I think I would like that. We're gonna work with default assets for a while. And I'm gonna, yeah, this should be fine. Whoops. This should be fine. This should be fine. We're gonna work with default assets for a while. That's what we're gonna do. And we will slowly refine every map. Ugh, don't like how that looks on the side. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't think I could fix it per se, but I could definitely like something like that. And this is part of the refining that I was talking about. That's how we can get that to look better. Gonna have to do it here too, aren't we? And here. Which is no problem at all. I wonder if it's possible for me to walk diagonally onto this. I don't think it is. But you know, we'll check it. We'll test play it. So we've got all this going on. We can save our file. We can go ahead and hit playtest. We've got our new project. I'm gonna have to fix all that. All right, so we have no way of walking onto that thing, and that's perfectly fine to me. All right, one thing I'm going to say, I am not going to put up with this default SGB music. I've had it with it. I've had it with BGM Town Countryside. So we're going to go ahead and not have any music right now. Okay. Also, we've got the main character who is this guy, but I'd rather have MacLeod. And I would like to make an adventure that features Amalgamia, who is... Whoops, you're not the one I wanted to click on. Neither are you. You're heroines. Why am I... it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I need the texture for her. No problem. I can get that. I can get that. Because I have acquired that from Fever. I asked, can we get Amalgamia's texture? And we can. And so we did. So we've got this snowy precipice. We'll have a bit of dialogue teaching the character about stuff on the way down. I'll probably have some nodes that they can collect from. So we'll really dress this up, you know what I mean? And then when you get to this point, you'll have a bit of a, you'll have to circumvent an area. You have to go around a rocks. Yes. And then you'll come this way. And then we'll have stuff for you to do over here. So once we get to this part here with the slope, I would say there's no more way to go back up. Probably do a little bit of an event where you slide off. And you say, but Ash, you can travel up those slopes both ways. I know. You can, but whoa, nice. But boop, I'm going to push your character off, and they're going to fall here, and they won't be able to go back up the 2 squares area, back up to where they were. So, what is the character doing up there? Why are they starting up there? We're going to play with consciousness and talk about that. Oh, here we go. That's what I want to do. Yep. Good. And that's looking strange as well, because of the roundedness of it, but I actually like how that's rounded. So I'm just gonna hide it as I did with the other things. Just gonna hide it. Yeah, just like that. Think it'll work? I think it'll work just fine. That is going to be our first map. You get down to the bottom and there's going to be lots of ice, but I think I gotta put something on this ice to make it traversable for the character. So I've been thinking, what if this is like a sort of Antarctic kind of base? Long ago, it was abandoned. Not really cyberpunk, more post-apocalyptic. That's what I'm thinking. And I've really been enjoying the concept of 2 tile wide passageways from the board games that I've been playing. So I think I'll continue with 2 tile wide passageways. And the character will not be allowed to walk on the ice, except in certain places. And we're going to talk about how that'll work and what they can do. I think I'm going to have areas where you can jump, but I need you to be able to get that jump sort of module. And why would it be a module? Well, I'm thinking either module, like your character is not fully human, or special boots, like we are in a fantasy land. We are doing fantasy world theme. So we'll see. We'll see exactly which way I want to go there. I'm not sure yet. Not totally sure. But we are using certain game design convention here to make sure no passage is 1 tile away. That way the player knows they can't jump over it. They won't try. If they try to jump over a 1 tile away passage that's not intended to be a jump spot, they will not be able to jump. That will be immersion breaking. We do not want that. So, but like in the case of this is for the player to jump over, we will have them be able to do that multiple times. So we'll put the events there, and we will not forget that that is how that's going to work. Next, we will have the 2 paths. One path is straight and contains no jumps because it leads to where the player needs to go to get the item that allow him to jump, or her. Not sure if I want Amalgamia to be like the model for the main character, but maybe. Don't want to waste the player's time too much. I don't want to pad out lots of paths and stuff just for them to run around. But I will go ahead and make a second jump path, and I have a bit of a trademark in my games where I have collectibles of a type, and I want there to be a collectible on this path before you leave. So we will actually take that and raise it up 1 panel. Take these 2 spots. We're gonna not do anything with those 2 spots. We're gonna put this down, those 2 spots. There, and that's looking good so far. We're almost done with our first map. We haven't really added any decoration yet, but we do need to take some items. But we also have lots of events that we have to do on the way down. We have to do the intro event, and we have to do various events that explain some of the mechanics in the game. I don't want to waste any player's time by... I'll probably just use 1 message box to tell them, WASTA and camera controls, and on the way down, they'll get exposed to the less common, not controls, the things that are going to be unique to this game. 3 stones, a stone here, a stone here. Get to the bottom, there will be a stone here, there will be a stone here, and you'll have to cleverly navigate around them. That takes away from the 2 tile wide convention I was talking about earlier. Something I only really just thought about after I had made the slope fall right off. So we've done this. There's no greenery here exactly. I don't want to put any flowers or anything. Kind of tempted to, but I don't want to. I'm telling myself don't do that. We've got statues of angels. We got fountain, dragon, bones, bench, braziers, bras, teddy bear, bookshelf, treasure chest. I'm going to take this treasure chest and I'm going to edit it in a program to make the colors different. And that'll be our chest that we are looking for the abilities and the items for this character to have in this game. So here's where the character is going to get their ability. And I'm going to put an event here. And I'm going to put a note. You're going to see a lot of notes in my game design philosophy. The note is going to be player obtains ability to jump. We're going to leave that green to kind of make sure I can see it. And that's going to let me know that there's unfinished event on this map. We're going to do another one here, and we're going to summon another note. Player receives collectible. Collectible 1. Now I think I'm going to do the same thing I did in Project Spectrum, which now that I'm playing around with SGB again, it makes me want to go back to Project Spectrum and finish it. But in that game, you had two things. You had a goal that you had to reach, and you had an optional thing that you had to do. You didn't have to do the optional thing. You could choose to do the optional thing, but it would get you the best ending, which hasn't really been written yet. But the things that you do collect, you turn in, and you get piecemeal bits of lore from Sap Green, Dr. Sap, and it is an immediate payoff. So this game, I'd like to actually go a little bit higher ambition, even though I didn't finish Project Spectrum. So this alarms me, but I'm not going to make 9 maps with different puzzles. I'm going to make just a handful of maps with a few puzzles. And we're going to put a collectible item just for the player that they can get for lore. And they can also collect a separate item on the map that is more of a test of their skill. So that's what we're doing. That means that we have a second item to give the player. So we're going to go back to terrain, and we're going to go to natural and select this, and we're going to put up more of these. Oh, I know what I'm doing now. I know what I'm doing now. The first time the player comes up here, coming down from here, they're not going to be able to use the jump function at all. But you'll be able to climb the structure with your new jump powers. It's not going to be because of your jump powers. Literally, it's really going to be more because you just now have the access to being down here. And I have to fix this. Get back onto where you were before. If you do, you'll be able to access an area that you weren't able to access before. And that, my friends, is... where should I put it? I kind of want to see if I can't put it like, here you are, you're close to the top. You've got, stop drawing stairs. I need the natural terrain. Right here, maybe. No, I don't want to encroach on that puzzle. I'll do like this. Okay, so you might be able to jump from here to here, and then from here to here. Now, keep in mind, sorry for coughing into the microphone. Keep in mind, Smile Game Builder does not support jumping natively. We have to come up with an event that makes sense for that. So I don't really want to use that as is. I think I'll just make this terrain instead. I don't think that's a great place for that to go. Probably here after all. Oh no. Here we go. Right here. One step away. That'll work. It's out of the way. Nice. Fine. Good. I like it. I like that. All right. So you'll be able to come up here, jump over. You'll be back up here. You'll be able to jump over this gap. You'll be able to get the second item thing. And that second item thing we'll mark it right now with an event. And this is note. Player gets trophy item. So I have to figure out off camera here after I get done ending the video kind of how I want to mentally compartmentalize those things, how I want to present them, what categories of items are we going to have. And I'm not going to shy away from the challenges that are on the jam page. I suppose the best thing I could do right now is show the jam page. I wish itch.io game jams were on pages that were children to creator account pages. I guess I get why they're not, but here is the jam page. Very simple, actually 10 days left to join, which means you won't see this video until, oh man, until the jam is halfway over, completely over. It's gonna, there's no telling. I think I have quite a few videos left to publish on the channel before that happens. But anyway, here are the challenges. Feature something of impossible height, tallness, or length. I like that. I'm going to use that. Feature new control mechanics. We'll get to that. Include Amalgamia from one of FeverDrev's games in your game. I'm going to do that in a cool way. I hope you'll agree. Have one of the central parts of the game plots to be awaken the soul of a character to see the truth. And the more challenges you include, quality of inclusion must be high, the higher your challenge inclusion rating will be. And you cannot have NSFW content, no copyrighted audio, has to be YouTube friendly because there's going to be a person who plays these games on a YouTube channel, which is really cool. The game must be made for this jam. The game must follow the theme in an understandable way. So I have to do a lot of exposition with things that you find out in the wild. So anyways, all entries will be rated based off this criteria: creativity, originality, something plucked out of your brain. I like that. Challenge inclusion, theme inclusion, and fun to play. So I can't wait to meet all of these challenges to the best of my ability in the time that I have. And thank you to Amalgamash for inspiring this jam. You're absolutely welcome. I'm very humbled. We have an entry already? Oh, no submissions yet, just an entry. We can't see the submissions. That's what's going on. They are hidden. Love this background, love this idea. Definitely going to have fun with this. But we need to hurry up and finish this map so I can end this episode. So the proper way to do this is going to be to take all these tiles, whoopsie daisy, select them, all these tiles, select all these tiles, gotta go up with them, there we go, yep, not these though, these we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna put stairs back here, and I got a water tile there, but it's okay, it's not much an issue. We're going to make sure that we have a little bit of pathing around here, and we're going to grab this one, we're going to raise it up one. We're actually going to give this guy a whole wall. Terrain's not going to make a whole lot of sense all the time. That's okay. The messier the terrain, I feel, the more interesting visually the map will appear. I don't know if that's going to be a fact, you know, but here's what I got. Here's what I got. Next, I need to make sure that this is like somehow this stands apart. Would the snow really be different than the ice? Thematically, it shouldn't really make much sense, right? So what if I took and selected all of this, and I went up one more, and I went, don't want to go up there. I might have to eliminate those stairs. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these four, I'm going to go down with them, I'm going to take these stairs out. All right, I like that. That's good, that's fine. And now, I didn't really address the question, but I did address how I feel about the question, because the problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Okay? Okay, good. We're actually going to put those over here. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one more row. There we go. Then we're going to grab little rivets. Do this. But it's be optional. You don't have to go up here. So we're actually going to make a way for you to circumvent this whole thing. So man-made. Rivet, 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 rivet. Do that. And here we go. One more square. There we go. We're following good design convention, being nice and consistent. We've got a walkway here. this walkway. I have a couple jumps in it. I don't really want to get too far over there. That's it. That's going to be the end of the level right here. We'll have something to represent the end of the level. So, that's going to be it for this map for now. There's still some things that I would like to do to it, such as, whoops, not that. But with 30 minutes into our first episode, we should probably think about being done for now. Now, wait a minute. I'm going to fall down there, go down here. That's optional. That's where you get the jump treasure, right? Or could that be where you get the jump treasure? And yeah, we could do that. This is where you can get the trophy. Whoa, I didn't mean to. Whoa. I don't know what was about to happen there, but that uses up a little bit more of the map, okay, which I like, and kind of gives us a little bit more reason to explore. I don't really want to give them a huge long path to go on, but it won't take them too long to go down here, so hopefully, they'll be okay with this. If they see this, if they see this while they're exploring the rest of the map. Whoops, that's not good. That's not good. We don't want that to be so wide. What? Get out of there. Oh, God. Okay. We'll stop it here, actually. Whoops, and I need to grab the natural ice. And I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of this. Okay, this will be scenery. We'll put a little bit of scenery here. It'll be okay. For now, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please look forward to the second episode of my Game Dev Diary for FeverDev's Game Jam, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.